Take my shot with me. So today I am taking my shot. I usually take it on Friday mornings, but because I wanted to bring my mom out for dinner to Olive Garden and I kind of wanted to partake a little bit, I ended up taking it. I'm gonna take it this morning. So I'm at 15, and before I take my shot, I do need to prep for my shot. Everyone needs to prep for their shot. This will prevent you from getting sick or feeling like very dehydrated, because it does stop our hunger, but that also stops our thirst. So we have to actively keep drinking. So I make sure that I am prepping my shot well before I take my shot. It could be just before. So what I do is I start out with 2 Premier Protein shakes. I like these shakes. I need something that's already made. I do not want to mix anything. I don't want to take a blender out. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I need to grab and go sometimes. And I need to take this every morning in order for me to get a jump start on my day. So this does help. It also has vitamins in it. You can get this a lot cheaper if you do the store pickup versus going into the store to buy it. And Costco also has these. Walmart does have an Equate brand, which is also about the same. And these are the only flavors that I like. So it depends on what your flavor is, what you like. So another thing I do is I make sure I drink an electrolyte. I like these instead of having a Gatorade or anything like that. I like these because there's 0 calories, there's no sugar, and there's a bunch of vitamins and minerals in here like potassium. You also have zinc and all kinds of stuff. So I like these. I'll post a link below so that way you guys can find it on the Amazon shop, which is where I get mine, is from Amazon. Another thing that people are always concerned about is hair loss. They are so worried about hair loss. So a lot of people will take a prenatal vitamin. That does help them. I have not had any hair loss at all from Zepbound because I take collagen. Collagen is so important because we're not eating as much. We definitely need to make sure that all of our foods are very nutrient dense and to make sure that we have collagen coming in. So this is the one that Paul likes. I get this at Costco. I was taking it for a little bit, but I felt like it was a little powdery and you can't taste it at all, but I just was worried that it would contribute to more constipation. So I always would get worried about that stuff. So I decided, Paul likes this one, and you can get this at Costco for $25. It didn't make me constipated. I just get worried about it. So I do take it every once in a while still. You can also get a pill on Amazon, which also has hyaluronic acid in it. And I will post a link below for this one. This one's a good price. And then also I've taken that, but the one that I really like that has like, my skin feels like it's glowing. Even my friends are telling me like, what are you doing with your skincare routine? I haven't changed it. I still use Pond's moisturizer. So everything's the same, but I do use Spoiled Child. I take this, like, I don't have to take it every day anymore. I used to take this every day, but I take it like maybe 3 times a week. And I love this because it does have hyaluronic acid and it's a liquid collagen, which is what I like about it. I like the mango flavor. I'm not a big pineapple fan. So all those options are good for you. Also, taking a multivitamin is also good. My kids like this one from Amazon. I'll post a link below on this one as well. I just take a few when they take a few. So, all right, so that is the prep. Another thing I'd like to show is if you are in need of a Sharps container, I can hook you up with a free one. A lot of people need Sharps containers and they go and buy them, and you don't need to buy them. So I will hook a link below to let you know where to get your free Sharps container. You get this within a week after filling out your information, and then they send you a self-addressed box to mail it back for free. It's all for free. So just keep this up high because this isn't one that's going to be like a locked one or anything, but it is amazing. And you just take this off and you screw it on when you want to send it back. So I think it's like 1.5 gallons or something like that. So yeah, 1.2 gallons. So it is pretty big and it's free. Get a free one when you can. All right, so now it's the time for me to take my shot. I usually like to take mine in my thighs, and shot placement does count. So when I do it in my arms, that's when I have like the most effects of not wanting to eat and things like that. And then my stomach is kind of like mid, and then I feel the best when it's in my when it's in my thighs. I don't feel as thirsty or anything like that. But if I am like in a stall or anything like that, I'm gonna do it in my arm, which I just did last week, and I ended up losing another gosh, I think 7-8 pounds within a week. So if you're on a stall, change your shot location. And we should always be changing our shot location. But this week, I'm gonna do my stomach because I don't do my stomach very much, and I'm on TV and I really don't wanna do my thigh in front of everybody. All right, so another thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need these alcohol prep pads, which you can get at Walmart. They're really cheap. I think they're like $1. So get one of those. I always take 2 out because I'll prep the site, and then after I'm done injecting, I'll also wipe it down. So I'm gonna do my stomach. Again, I'm wearing my pants, and these are from Torrid that are actually my size now. And I love these because they're stretchy. I feel like I'm wearing sweatpants, but they still have pockets. They still look really cute. And by the way, I do have a new tripod where it actually follows me now. So I'm like doing really good. I'm leveling up on this, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start by prepping my site. Now with your stomach, you're gonna have to go around your stomach. You gotta make a fist, put the fist on top of your belly button, and only inject around it. So, and you wanna make sure it's gonna get into the fat. So I'm gonna prep right here. I'm gonna take this out, make sure this cover is off. You're always checking the needle to make sure it's straight. And you check this. And now some people will take it when it's cold, and some people will let it cool down or warm up. I just take it cold. That's what I do. And then you also need to unlock it. And then you need to pinch where you wanna go. Again, remember, around the fist. Pinch where you wanna go. Put it on there. You don't need to push down, but you want to pinch a little bit because you want to make sure you're just getting the fat, okay? You don't want to put it in the muscle. And then push the button. And I kind of wait 10 seconds after it's the second sound, which has probably been more than 10 seconds, just to make sure. And then this is what it looks like after it's been released. All right. If anybody has any questions for me about if you're diabetic, I can tell you what medication is the same as Zepbound, but as diabetic, and things like that. I would love to help you. Also, if you cannot get approved by your insurance or your insurance does not cover it, look at my site location, I wipe it again. I don't know why I do it twice, but I just like to. If you need any help because you cannot get GLP-1s or anything like that because of your insurance does not cover it, please reach out to me. I can help you out. I want everyone to be happy and healthy with their bodies and with their life. It's been amazing. Like my brain fog, gone. I thought I was getting brain fog because I was like, oh, I'm going through perimenopause or whatever. I'm not going through perimenopause yet, but it's coming up soon. But this has taken care of it. I can remember things now. So there's so many positive things. The first thing I noticed was my inflammation was completely gone after 2 weeks. My feet were so inflamed all the time, along with my hands, and I felt like I was getting arthritis. Gone. And it's helping so many people, and I want to continue helping people. Thank you so much for following my journey. I'm going to keep posting about other things, all kinds of things, not just GLP-1, but anything that can help improve everyone's lives, including my positivity. I want to spread the world with positivity. Thank you so much for watching me, and please follow me for more tips and tricks on staying positive and being healthy.